Well, how do there, chums? We're back with Anno Muta. Yeah, and I finished off talking to this doctor guy that says that I've got some sort of weird illness. If you didn't see the live sort of first impressions video of this, I'll put a link in the top right hand corner. But now we're off to go back to the actual bar and see this lovely lady. At least, actually, when I say go back to the bar, I haven't been to the bar as yet. So we're going to have to head on over to the bar. So yeah, it's just a case of going back up the lift, and I think I've got to go in my car to get to the next area of the city. So you know what? I'll see you over there. So here we go, arrived over here now. I thought it was that lovely lady sitting at the table, but no, you have to get in your actual car and select Margarita as part of the town. And I believe this is where my dad was actually, thinking about it. Now I couldn't get in my car earlier when I tried it, when I was doing my live first impressions video. So we're heading off. Awesome, lovely little cutscene. I'm liking this. Very groovy, isn't it? Oh, it's just, yeah, there's just a loading bar, you see it at the bottom, but I like all the rain effects and stuff. And the pixel art is freaking sublime in this game. I mean, look at that. It's awesome, isn't it? It's worth playing just for these visual cues that you get in these lovely little cutscenes. Really am liking the actual artwork. But the actual controls themselves, they feel a little bit squiffy at times. It's like trying to get into the entrance here. You get caught on all the tables and things. But look at this. Very cool inside of this gaff. Heck yes it is. So there's quite a few things that I've got to do here. So basically, this is my sister apparently. And this is our bar. And she wants me to help out at the bar because Ryan's gone missing. I think Ryan might be my brother, and yeah, she's my sister. So she wants me to help out. And you can play Pong. There's a Pong game inside of the kitchen. I lose. Anyway, I got a bit bored of that. But yeah, pretty cool that there's little arcade games inside of game. Pretty damn freaking nice. Little mini flashback there. Get into my barmaid outfit. And we're going to go and help out doing some cocktails behind the bar after chatting to this guy for a while. Right, so once I actually got into this mini game, I didn't spot there's cocktails underneath the timer. So I was like, what the fudge? What am I supposed to do? I wanted to go talk to the guy to find out what drink he wanted. I honestly just didn't see those drinks that are actually flashing underneath the actual counter, so that's a bit embarrassing. But I did manage to just freaking guess one by sheer freaking chance. But then it goes into a separate minigame where you got this progress bar hammering across like this. What the? How? No, just not happening. I remember there was a game called Art of Fighting where you had to like karate chop a load of ice in half. This is harder than that. Anyway, at this point I'm like, well, this is just freaking weird. How the heck, how am I supposed to know what drink they want? It doesn't tell me. There's nothing on a board. I didn't notice that there was blue, green, blue, you know. So yeah, until right about now is where I noticed. I was like, ah, there they are, right underneath that counter. Yeah, didn't really make that overly... That could do have been a bit bigger, couldn't it? The counters are freaking lot bigger than the freaking directions. Yeah, maybe swap those around a bit, you know? That's what I'm saying. Put that at the top and the counter underneath or something. I don't know. Make it bigger. Yeah, I did not see that. So, yeah, I'll have to try again at some other stage. But there we go. I failed at doing bar flare tendering, but that's not what I'm cut out for. I'm a freaking ninja. I'm a freaking ninja. So anyway, I'm going to go and talk to this lovely lass over here who's got a very cool echoey robot-y type voice. And yeah, she's sort of saying, oh, you've got that weird illness thing. Yeah, well, you know, destiny and all sorts of other shenanigans she comes up with. Not that I'm overly really freaking interested. I just want a freaking fight. Give me a bar fight. We're in a bar fight time. Brilliant. I got what I asked for. Some thugs take me out back or I take them out back, one or the other. And then some ass kickery ensues. I'll let you watch some ass kickery. Well, that'll learn them, wouldn't it? That's for being baddies. Yeah, so there we go. Completely kicked their butts and kept this guy alive. Looks a bit like Ali G. He basically says, well, Ryan took something from their boss and they want it back. And they were just trying to impress their boss. And yeah, so you ask him, well, what did Ryan take? He wasn't too sure. So you go and speak to your dad, who turns out to be freaking, free CPO without the golden paint scheme. But yeah, there we go. So you get to talk to your dad, who was playing an arcade game that looked very much like No Man's Sky, which is a freaking awesome game. If you haven't checked out No Man's Sky and you're here just for this, I do No Man's Sky content and it's freaking awesome. Anyway, another cutscene. We're going to a little bit of a dive of a place, and this is where Ryan lives. So we head on up to Ryan's flat. I found a Tamagotchi in a bin, which was quite nice. Anyway, at this point, I learned hacking skill level 1. It took me a little while to find it in the freaking menu, because it doesn't actually highlight where you've got to go in your menu. No, because that would be too easy, wouldn't it? And now there's this bit where you've got to sort of match these coils up. It was freaking obvious what I've got to do. There's a green line. I've got to put them all in line. So I thought I did it. So there we go. I'll try it again. There you are. They are. They're all green. Lovely. Right. And I let go of the scan button. It doesn't unlock. And then the little lady says, oh, it's harder than it looks, isn't it? I'm like, yes, it freaking is. Yes. Okay, so here we go. I'm doing the rotating thing again. There we go. Got a little timer at the top. This one makes sense. Everything is green. We're good to go, are we? Brilliant. Lovely. What I'm not missing, what I'm not seeing there is, you see where it says hold L2 to scan? Okay, well that changes then to use your D-pad, lovely jubbly. But then right at the end, when you manage to crack it, rather than just release L2, you have to press R1. And it tells you it there. Did it this time. Took 3 freaking tries because I didn't see that little snippet there. You're probably screaming at the screen saying, well, I saw it first freaking time, Steve. Yeah, but all I'm trying to point out is some of the controls are a little bit finicky. It's almost like the game developers said, well, we know how to do it, so yeah, there you are. Get on with it. I mean, during my first playthrough, I nearly put this game down. Just because it said that the actual doctor was downstairs. I was looking for stairs, couldn't find any stairs, had to take a lift. And the only way to get down there was a lift. So it would have been nice if some sort of character said, you need to take the lift to get down to the doctor's. Would have been freaking helpful and a half, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway, we got some weird flashbacks. I have no idea what that is. I mean, that looks like some sort of deformed monkey from Monkey Ball or something, But anyway, we've got Ryan's ROM data. Fantastic Wonder, yes, we've grabbed that. But now we need to go and fix the ROM because it looks badly damaged. So we've got to go back to the original town, I think, to go do that. So lovely. We're going to be heading back to the original town. So we get out of Ryan's freaking hobbit hole and we head back towards the lift and we're going to be heading back down. Not before I've raided a few more bins and got myself a new umbrella and got electrocuted by some git bags. Yes, hello, git bags.
Trouble. I guess you know where Ryan is too, right? You're the one, huh? Follow me!
Well, I suppose the first arse kicking inside of the actual alleyway, they didn't learn-icate their lesson, did they? Hopefully you've learn-icated your lesson now, you little rascals. Nope, he's freaking run. Okay, he just dived out of a window. Right, so we're going to dive after him out of the window. Lovely freaking piece of artwork, lovely little cutscene. And this is kind of why I'm playing this game. I love the actual city. I like how it's been realised, and I really appreciate the artwork and visual hues that go on here. The story itself is freaking terrible, not gonna lie. Yeah, the actual mechanics in traversing the levels, also not feeling it. And even the combat, people, not really feeling it. So there's a few things in this that I'm not feeling, to the point where I'm at the actual, do I do an episode 3 or do I just do a review? I think that might be a bit harsh, because maybe I haven't given it enough time. And maybe I need to unlock a few more skills or something, but at the moment this is feeling a bit repetitive, a little bit grindy, and to the point where I'm going to cut a load of stuff out in a moment, because I had to go up scaffolding, I had to go on top of buildings, I had to jump over, I had to kill a load of bad guys that were pretty much identical to each other, and it took me probably about half an hour of just running around on this roof to get to the end guy. So yeah, I end up cutting a big swathe of stuff out in a moment. Anyway, I'll let you watch a little bit more of this combat against the guys. It says about doing R1 as an auto kill when you're next to a bad guy, so that's what I'm trying right here, and just looking like a complete turd. I don't know how to do the auto kill. It looked like it was fairly simple from the tutorial. Is it in reality? No. And I'm finding that a lot with a lot of these sort of bits inside of this game. It's just not very well put together in the way that it tells you how to do stuff. It kind of half tells you how to do things and then just leaves you on your own. But at the same time, is that a good thing? I don't know. I don't know. Some people like this non-handholdy stuff. I mean, I had a swathe of it drawing Elden Ring, but I'll tell you what, Elden Ring made more sense to me logically than what this does, to be fair. And maybe it's because of the translation over, I don't know. Anyhow, he knocks down this. This is where I'm just going to speed up the footage of me going all the way through here. I'll just shut up for a second. You can see how long it takes. This is 8 times the freaking speed. Right, so as you saw, I fought against that big sort of forklift truck robot on top of the actual building's roof, and it's crumbled, just fell down, one of his arms has fell off. I've got that as a sword, but not that I can equip it yet, I don't believe. And now I'm fighting it again. It's got exactly the same attack patterns as it had on the roof, apart from this time it's got shields, and the shields regenerate, and it does 1 or 2 additional attacks, and it also makes rubble fall from the ceiling, which apparently don't hit it, but they hit me, which is freaking weird. But there we go. That's kind of where we are with this actual game at the moment. So yes, I've come across some bosses, and I do like them. They're quite cool. This reminds me a little bit of those spider tanks inside of Ghost of the Shell and stuff. So there's quite a lot of nods to different sorts of sci-fi elements in games that I really like. And although that this does feel a little bit Strider-esque, I'd say the enemies in Strider were a little bit better, weren't they? There was a little bit more sinister with the old Strider, but I am enjoying the actual visual hues, like I say. The combat, it's slightly wonky, but hopefully when I get some more abilities, hopefully it's going to jazz it up a bit. Yeah, it's fair. It was under 20 quid, people. So, you know, I am enjoying elements, very small elements. But yeah, so a lot of the reviews that I've seen of this, it's scored like 8 out of 10. Some people have even said this is probably one of the best games of the year, and it's a hidden gem, and blah, blah, blah. I don't think my review is going to be as favourable as that, but we will see. We'll see. I'm probably going to do a couple more episodes and then probably look at doing a review. I think I've got to at least get halfway through or something before I can deliver a review, because at the moment this is still the first level. It's still throwing tutorial pieces at me. For me to do a review now is a bit of a cop-out, but trust me, right now I am on the fence whether I want to continue playing this. A good game should grip you right from the start and say, oh my god, this is freaking awesome. So yeah, it hasn't quite done that for me. But anyway, we've almost taken out this boss, and once we take out this boss, there's a little bit of a story element that unfolds, which I'll leave you to watch the story element. So here we go.
My heart is exploding.
Darling's having symptoms again.
I see. Place is about to collapse. We have to get out of here first. As soon as I heard.
If it weren't for you, Anne would have been in real danger.
She always tries her hardest. Hasn't changed a bit after all these years. Should be easier on herself.
Oh, Ray. Could you help us locate Ryan?
Sure. I'll let you know when I have anything. Got an urgent matter to attend to first. Zombies done went berserk in a town nearby. Witnesses saw a man in black wearing a bird mask. I'd better go check it out.
Bird mask?
You know, like a plague doctor mask.
Oh, okay, sure. Be careful, Ray.
Also, have you been recovering? I'll come and visit once I get back. Know a nice little Italian restaurant that'll be perfect for our reunion.
My butler has been taking good care of me. Don't worry.
Okay, well, it's time. Gotta go. Stay safe, you two. Reach out if you need me.
Okay, we can handle our own problems, just like before.
What happened?
You're awake! Yay!
Where's the ROM? How did I end up back here?
It was Ray. He saved you.
Is that so? That arrogant.
Hey, you can't say that about a person who saved your life. I was so worried about you when you went splat.
Oh,
Darling, aren't you gonna do something to comfort me?
get off first.
I need comforting.
Get off.
Nah, I won't. Kiss. Hey!
Stay away from me.
Okay, so I think you can see what I mean by the story's a little bit weird. I mean, this is freaking weird. This is proper cringe. Proper cringe. I was literally with my hands over my eyes going, oh my god, really? This is happening, is it? And it just, not for me, the actual story. The story, not feeling it. But anyway, I'll see you for episode 3. Cheery, bye. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.